All right, everybody, buckle up because we're about to take a deep dive into something pretty cool.
Yeah, should be fun.
We're talking about aluminum
Yeah.
and specifically how it's being used in car manufacturing.
Right.
Now, we found this really interesting document from a Chinese company called Sunrise Casting,
Uh-huh.
and they are specialists in something called semi-solid aluminum die casting.
Interesting stuff.
And yeah, I've got to say, going into this, I thought I knew a thing or two about aluminum in cars.
Sure.
You know, like wheels,
Hooks, wheels, yeah.
rims, maybe some trim here and there.
Right.
But honestly, the sheer variety of parts they're making with this technology, it kind of blew me away.
It is pretty amazing.
I mean, it goes way beyond just the kind of superficial stuff.
Yeah, you're talking about parts that are absolutely crucial to how a car performs,
Yeah.
how it handles, how efficient it is.
Yeah, exactly. And speaking of efficiency, one thing that jumped out at me in this document was the phrase metallurgical advancements.
Yeah.
Now, I'm no metallurgist, so
Mhm.
what exactly are we talking about here, and what does it mean for the everyday driver?
Well, simply put, these advancements have allowed for the creation of aluminum alloys that are both incredibly strong and super lightweight.
Okay.
And that's really the magic formula when it comes to modern car manufacturing.
Yeah, because lighter weight means,
Lighter weight means better fuel economy right off the bat.
of course.
It also means faster acceleration and even improved handling because you're reducing the overall mass that the engine has to move.
So it's not just about, shaving off a few ounces here and there. It's like a ripple effect that impacts the entire driving experience.
Absolutely. It's a holistic approach to vehicle design and performance.
So, okay, we're talking about lighter weight, better fuel economy, better performance. Yeah. But wouldn't using aluminum for so many parts make the car, like, ridiculously expensive?
That's a common misconception, actually.
Okay.
Aluminum itself, yeah, it can be more expensive than traditional materials like steel. But here's the thing with these advanced alloys. Because they're so strong, you often need less material to achieve the same or even better performance.
Oh, okay.
Plus, the weight savings you get from using aluminum, they kind of pay you back over time through reduced fuel consumption.
It's like a long-term investment.
Exactly. You're investing in performance and efficiency.
Now, the document gets pretty specific about the types of parts we're talking about.
Yeah, they break it down into two main categories.
Structural and non-structural.
Right.
So what's the distinction and why is it important?
Well, think of structural parts as the skeleton of the car.
Okay.
They're the core framework that provides strength and integrity, especially in a collision.
Right.
So you're talking about things like the main beams in the chassis, certain parts of the doors, even sections of the roof can be made from these high-strength aluminum alloys.
So that's like the backbone of the car.
Exactly. The backbone ensuring that it can withstand the stresses and strains of everyday driving and potentially even accidents.
And then you have the non-structural components.
Right, and these are all the parts that contribute to the car's functionality and features, but aren't directly involved in its structural integrity.
Okay.
So think about the dashboard.
Mm-hmm.
The air vents, the seat frames, even components within the engine like pistons, crankcases, transmission housings.
Wow.
All of these can be made using semi-solid aluminum die casting.
So, I mean, I'm sitting here picturing, the dashboard in my car or the seat I'm sitting on, and to think that there could be this intricate aluminum structure underneath it,
Yeah.
it's pretty mind-blowing.
It is, and it highlights just how versatile this technology is.
Yeah. And speaking of intricate, the source also mentions this trend towards larger and larger components being produced with this technology.
Right. It's not just about small, intricate parts anymore.
Yeah, like what's driving that shift?
Well, there are a couple of key factors at play.
Mm.
First, advancements in machinery, specifically higher tonnage capabilities in the die casting process, have made it possible to create these bigger, more complex castings. And this has huge implications for manufacturing efficiency. You can produce larger components in one go, potentially reducing the need for multiple parts and assembly steps.
So this is like streamlining the whole process.
Exactly. And of course, using larger aluminum castings further reduces the overall weight of the vehicle, which, as we discussed earlier, has a cascade of benefits in terms of fuel economy and performance.
So we're talking about things like,
You're talking about door frames, rear longitudinal beams, even entire trunk lids being cast as single pieces.
wow, that's a game changer.
It really is. It opens up a whole new world of design possibilities for car manufacturers.
Now, one thing that kind of caught my eye in the source was the mention of high-strength steel being used in a lot of luxury cars.
Yeah.
So is this a case of aluminum versus steel, or is there room for both?
It's definitely not a versus situation. Both materials have their own unique strengths, and savvy car designers are increasingly using a combination of both to optimize performance and cost.
It's more of a strategic partnership.
Precisely, high-strength steel excels in certain structural areas, particularly those critical for safety in a crash.
Yeah.
But aluminum's lightweight properties and design flexibility make it a perfect fit for a wide range of other applications.
So it's almost like a materials collaboration, each playing to its strengths to create the best possible car.
Exactly. And this collaboration is only going to become more sophisticated as material science continues to advance.
It's fascinating to think that all of this is happening kind of behind the scenes, shaping the cars we drive every day.
It really is a hidden world of innovation.
Yeah, so next time you're in a car, take a moment to appreciate those hidden aluminum heroes quietly working away to improve your driving experience.
I like that, hidden aluminum heroes.
And who knows what other applications this technology might have in the future. It's a world of possibilities.
Absolutely. The future is bright for aluminum.
Well, that's our deep dive into the world of aluminum and car manufacturing.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, always a pleasure.
Until next time.
See you.